Hi everybody, it's Tassie with Tassie Eats, and today I'm doing microwavable foods. Now, what I did was I found 2 packs of ramen I've actually never had before, and they're to go. So they come in their own cups, and all you do is you add hot water to them, and then you soak them. And then after like 3 to 5 minutes, you can take them out and eat them. And then I also found microwavable kimchi fried rice. Now, I'm really excited to try this microwavable kimchi fried rice because I really want to know, like, is it really good? Is this something I could just microwave and maybe make some meat on the side and just add to it in the future? So these are the 3 items, and I wanted to show you guys briefly how they looked when they came out of the package, how I prepared them. All right, let's go ahead and get started. And I actually have a little condiment here. This is their kimchi radish here. So just want that one I just bought, store bought. I've had it before. All right, so I want to try this kimchi fried rice. I'm really excited to try and just see how it tastes. You know, like it's microwavable, and just from turning it right now, I could tell it's very, very mushy. It's really hot. The flavor is really good. The rice is mushier than I would personally prefer, but you know, it's vegan and it's called popped rice in here. It's popped rice, and they season it with real kimchi, so it tastes pretty good, you guys. This tastes pretty good. It's sometimes when I go to the Korean stores, like the restaurants, and I order kimchi fried rice, they don't put enough soy sauce in there. Or there's, I can always taste the kimchi. The kimchi is very prevalent in the dish, where it has that sour kind of taste. But it sometimes is not salty enough, so I always have to add soy sauce. But this is perfectly salted. It's perfect. This is really good. The only thing I would add is like some pork belly or even some steak in here. You just pop it in the microwave for 5 minutes. And they say like put room temperature water in here. Man, this is really good. This is really good. I want to go ahead and try this purple one now. So this one is the, I don't even know how to pronounce it, you guys. I'm so sorry. It's like the Sichuan. It's not Sichuan, but Sichuan Baijia. And it's supposed to be a hot, spicy flavor. And I really want to try it because as I was making it, it smells really good. It smells really flavorful. I don't know about the noodles because this is actually like, I think it's a sweet potato noodle. And I'm not a fan of sweet potatoes. So let's see how it goes. Okay. All right. So it actually comes with a fork that was in there. And these are like some beans, I think. Yeah. Yeah. It's like some beans. It actually tastes pretty good. I actually have chopsticks, so I'm not going to use this fork here. But I really want to try it because it smelled amazing when I got the sauces out. So can't really tell you it's spicy though. Ooh, it's flavored really well. It's flavored really nicely. All right, let's try out these noodles. You know these like little beans in here? It gives it a really good nutty taste. Holy cow, this is really good. Wow. I would totally get these 2 items again. This is really good. I mean, like with, it's a totally different taste from regular ramen. And when I say regular ramen, don't think of like beef or chicken or shrimp. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a sesame-ish kind of a taste, but it's not very salty. The noodles in here are awesome. I love how thin they are. You know, it's like the vermicelli. So they're very thin, and with the hot water and you waiting 5 minutes, it's cooked perfectly. It's not super soft or hard or anything like that, which I was kind of afraid it'd be kind of hard still. But it's seasoned really good. Spicy, it's not spicy. It's like, there is like an aftertaste. Oh, it's the, okay, I think it's called the star anise. The star anise in here, that's very prevalent in the taste. And if you don't like that taste, you probably won't like this ramen. I like it. I think I found myself a new ramen. Yeah, the star anise in here, you can really taste it. It's like almost pho-y-ish, almost, because you also put that star anise in there. This is really good. Okay. Time to try this one. And this is, again, is a crystal noodle soup. This one's sesame, though. And like there was this sesame packet that came with it. As it cooks, it recommends you to leave the sesame packet on the top here, like over on top of the lid that it's sitting on, because the heat kind of like makes it softer, and you're supposed to like kind of mush it around so it's easier to come out. And you probably saw in the video clip when I was trying to get it out, it was kind of stuck in there, so I don't think I mushed it around enough. So this one, this is like the bean thread noodle in pink bags that typically you do with like egg rolls. I've never had a sesame type of ramen. Okay. This one, it's good. I prefer the other two though. This one here, it's definitely more subtle because it's like sesame. And it's not as nutty as this one, I would have to say. Well, it's kind of, yeah, it kind of tastes like peanut butter. But this one's very different. The purple one here, it's very, very different. I mean, this one's good too though. But I prefer the noodles and the broth and the taste of the purple ramen here. This rice is so good. And I'm going to do what I usually do. Ghost pepper. But it's actually really good. I will have to say though that all of these flavors, they're all so different. And I'm kind of just eating them. So it's really different every time I eat something. Come on. Yeah, I mean this one, it's okay. But because of the noodles, there's a dish in Hmong that we call bánh cha. Bánh cha is basically you use these noodles here, the glass noodles with pork and bamboo and some onions and stuff like that. It kind of reminds me of it, but I think it's because of the glass noodle, not so much the taste. So this is like peanut buttery sesame. All three are very flavorful. And it's not salty flavorful. It's it has really great flavor, you know. This actually started tasting better after I had some ghost pepper. I don't know. But you know, if you are a fan of trying something completely different from like your regular ramen packs, ramen or ramyun, and basically, you know, try these two ramens out. They're really good. They really are. I just prefer the purple one more, but they're both really good. This is just a different kind of taste if you want. And I've heard people say ramen and ramyun. What is it? Ramen? ramyun. The Koreans basically. With so some people, they basically think that if you say ramen, it's Japanese, or if you say ramyun, they think that it's Korean, but it's actually not. So it's actually, the name comes from the thickness of the noodles. And I only know this because I eat a lot of ramen. So like all my close friends and family, they know I love ramen. If I could have ramen for every meal, I would. It's just I would gain so much weight. So I love ramen. And ramen, it's actually the thinner noodles. Ramyun is actually the thicker noodles. So typically, I guess they would confuse it thinking that it's Korean noodles, because a lot of Korean noodles, they are thicker. You know, like the fire noodles that everybody's doing and eating, that's like a ramyun. Whereas ramen, it's the thinner type of noodles. Like if you have like Thai noodles or Japanese type of ramen noodles, it's thinner. So that's ramen, okay? Learned something. Maybe. Yeah, so this one says it's seasoned with real kimchi. I believe it. I'm just wondering how come they give you so much more in this one than in this one. Having switched back and forth now between the noodles, it's hard to say. I can't even like, both taste so different. I mean, different noodle textures and everything. It's really hard to say. Because the more I ate of the sesame one, it started to taste really good. Like I would prefer it. And then now that I go back to this one's really good too. I don't know, they're both so different. I'm tempted now to like go and get other flavors of the same brand. This is like, I'm very, very shocked. It's just because sometimes when you get ramen, like a while back, I got this new pack of ramen that just came out. It was like a huge thing. A lot of good marketing went into it. A lot of different flavors of the same type of brand came out. It was like Champion or Champ J or Champy. But I was very disappointed, basically. So I was kind of like, what if I'm really disappointed with these, you know? Like, but this was actually really good. And I think what helps, like for the spiciness for me, after adding the ghost pepper and the kimchi fried rice, now I can get a hint of the spicy that this is supposed to be. I don't know. It's hard to say. But again, I do want to warn you, with the star anise flavor in here, it is pretty strong. Like, it's like on my tongue right now. It's like an aftertaste. I can taste it there. But it doesn't mean it's bad. It's just if you don't like a lot of it. But this one, I guess, kind of reminds me of pho in a way. It's not a beef flavor, though. Did I just eat the sesame? I was kind of hoping that they would have like sesame seeds then. And they have like these green, like I think they're green onions. or some kind of green veggie in here. Oh, there's sesame seeds in here. Yeah, this one is like totally Japanesey, if that's a thing. Imagine if you went to a Japanese restaurant and there was like a soup. This is like what they would serve you. It's really good. I mean, on first impressions alone, I thought this one was better than this one. But the more I eat it now, I really like the sesame one. Maybe I just had to mix the sauce better. I don't know. There's little pieces of something in here. They're brown. I don't think it's meat though. I mean, it kind of looks like it's supposed to be ground meat. Alright, I'm just going to pick at it and see what it is. Okay, maybe it is meat. What the heck? Nope, there's no meat. There's a sign on here that says meat with an X, so this is vegetarian. I don't know what it is. Oh, there's a bunch of these little brown things though. The sesame one, awesome. I finished it. There's a little bit of broth left. Rice is so filling though, so I probably won't finish the rice. Probably heat it up again later and eat it. The flavor is really good. I'm starting to get hot now though because of the broth. The two noodles there. It's summertime still here in Minnesota. And I just turned my air conditioning off, so it's getting kind of hot with the broth kind of steaming up at me. Alright, just a few more bites of this one. But, you know, I definitely recommend these. I got them at a Japanese market. I'm pretty sure the kimchi fried rice I've never seen anywhere else. I've only ever seen it at the Japanese market. But, you know, like, the other two I've seen at other stores before, like Chinese. And I don't know about Korean ones. I haven't been in one in a while. But these two I've seen at Chinese markets and then the Japanese one. The kimchi fried rice, I've only ever seen it in the Twin Cities at a Japanese one. So I'm not really sure if you're going to find it in a Chinese one. But I would probably look out for that. Okay. Alright, you guys, I am done eating. So thank you very much for tuning in to another episode, and I hope you guys got some good insight on these three items. I definitely recommend all of them. Originally, this one was my favorite, but as I kept eating it, the star anise was starting to get to me. It was starting to be too much. But when you first eat it, it's really good. And then this one here, the sesame one, definitely, it's a try. You've got to try it. Stir it up really good before you eat it, so then that way, because sesame tends to be a little bit more subtle in taste. The kimchi fried rice, definitely get it. You can just add meat to it if you want meat. But again, the rice is a little bit more mushy on, on the mushier side, but it's great flavor. It's not like it's something that's trying to be kimchi. It's really good. All right, thank you guys for watching.